Hey, what's up, art lovers? It's SP. Welcome to my amazing art channel. In this channel, I upload how to draw portrait drawings. So if you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to press that bell icon. It's free, man. So in today's video, I'm going to draw WWE superstar Bayley. Her real name is Pamela Rose Martinez. She is an American professional wrestler. She is currently signed to WWE, where she performs on SmackDown brand. She is also current and longest reigning defending SmackDown Women's Champion in her second reign. So as always, I am starting with hairs. As you can see from reference picture, her hairs are totally darkened and the light source is on her front. I have used grid method for outlines and any other darkening things. So if you want to know how to use a grid method or how to do a grid method, just comment down below. I'll make another sketch for that. As you can see from reference picture, there are darker portions and there are lighter portions too. I have this reference picture in detail so I can see lighter portions also. I am using charcoal pencil for darkening any other darker portions and I am using graphite pencils for shading her face. If you are looking for good quality charcoal pencils, I have given some links, you can find it from there. I have just changed little bit of strategies for doing hairs or any other details in hairs. As you can see that I am darkening just dark portions and I am leaving lighter portions for graphite pencils. I am not doing every part with graphite pencils or I am not doing every part with charcoal pencils. As you can see that her face is totally lightened but her hairs are totally dark. Using charcoal pencils in hairs and graphite pencil on face make totally contrast photo, and you can add any other shading or highlighting things with rubbers also. I am using blending stumps for any other hardened or sharpened places that are left on our faces or our hairs. You can use earbuds too. If you want to buy a good quality earbuds or any other blending stumps, you can find it in my description. If you are going for a hard or sharpened portions in hairs or any other portions of face, just go for details, don't go for fastening. As you can see that I have just doing darkened portions, not every other graphite portions. I am using charcoal pencils for darker portions. As you can see that no other portions are left and the left portions I am just blending them. Using blending stumps will smoothen every other harder or sharper portions that were left. Now I am focusing on her eyebrows and her eyelashes and her darkened portion in her eyes. I have this reference picture in which her eyes are totally darkened. I cannot see any other cornea or any other detail in that. So I am just going for darker portions in her eyelashes and any other darker portions that left. I just see a small portion of white in between them. So I have left them and darkened every other portions that left. Don't go for imaginary drawings if you cannot see any other detailed things, because if you are a beginner or intermediate, you can spoil every other detail that I have left in this picture. So just go for what you can see in a picture. From experience, you will make a perfect sketch. There are so many darker portions on her left and right hand portions of her face, but not on her center because the light source is on her front. I am using same strategy as I have used for eyelashes, eyebrows and any other eyes things on her left side. Grid method is too useful for outlining any other portions that are left. So just use grid method for intermediate or if you are a beginner. Don't go directly for any other shades or outlining them, because if face will be spoiled, then no need to shade or highlight any other portions, because if shape is looking or her eyelashes or any other things are good, but our outline's not looking good, then no need to make any other efforts because your portrait will look too bad. I'm using graphite pencils for her face or outlining any other darker portions on her face. I'm not using any charcoal pencils for that. You can use layer by layer things if you want to use charcoal pencil or on our faces, or you can use any other methods also, but I recommend not using charcoal pencils on our face if you are a beginner or intermediate. Graphite pencils are great for shading and highlighting because they can only blend very easily, but if charcoal pencils, you go for blending or any other things with any other stumps or earbuds, it will left hardened or sharpened faces. There are so many highlighted portions and darker portions also on her right side of her face. I'm just using blending stumps for darkening that charcoal pencils that I have used. Now I'm focusing on left side. As you can see that no other shapes or you can say that strokes are there in reference picture. So I'm just going downside of her face. So using charcoal pencils, just darkening them. No need to go for flow as you can do in every other hair things. There are certain rules for a particular portraits having a long hairs or certain rules for making shading of any other things. But in this picture, as you can see, she is going for a dark portions, not any other things. So you can go for just darkening with charcoal pencils. Now I'm just focusing on her nose and lips. As you can see that those portions are little bit darker under nose and too much lighter on her lips. So leaving them lighter on her lips will be best idea. On her left cheek, you can see that when she's smiling on her face, there is little bit of dimple. You can darken them or you can leave them also, but darkening them will make a perfect sketch. Main purpose of any other portraits or any other drawings you can draw from a reference picture is that, as you can see that every portrait has some emotions or any other expressions on them in a reference picture. The portrait, as you can see that left side of dimple shows her smiling face, so darkening little bit of them will make a perfect sketch. Focus on my words that little bit of details will make a perfect sketch, but if you will leave a little bit of differences or you can say that leaving details in a picture of a portrait, then the final product will be too dull sketch. Under her nose there is a too much dark portions. As the light source is on her front, then of course the shaded portion will be on her downer side. There is a darker portion, or I can say that a darker shaded portions behind, or you can say that downside of her neck. Her right side of her cheek is also lighter portions, but not too light as it's for her center. The same strategy that I have used earlier on her hairs is applied for the left portions. Main highlight of this sketch is that there are so many darker portions, but there is a little bit of lighter portions on her middle of the face. My camera was little bit of tilted, so you are watching a little bit of tilted drawing. So just don't focus on the tilted side, just focus on shading, how I'm shading and what I'm watching from highlighted portion and darker portion. There's too much darker shades under her neck, so I'm just using a little bit of charcoal and graphite pencils. I'm using harder grip for graphite pencils so that a darker portion will look alike. After blending them, as you can see that it looking totally same as it's with reference picture. She was wearing two WWE belts right now on this reference picture. I have just cropped them and I am not going to draw any other detailed part of that. She is wearing a black gear, so just contrasting it with any other things, just I am focusing on details that I can see or darkening them. Not every part is darkened, but layer a bit of charcoal pencils I have used for darkening them. As you can clearly see that if I have used darker portion on her, or you can say that charcoal pencil on her face or her neck area, it will look totally similar with her face or her eyebrows, or I can say that her hairs. So making look it different from her face and her clothes and her hairs, I have used charcoal and graphite pencils differently. If you have learned something from this video, just subscribe or like this video or share with someone who love drawing videos. Thanks for watching.